What measures are in place to ensure the seamless transfer and recognition of digital credentials across borders within Europe?
There's a few standards in place to secure this transfer of data and also recognition of data. I think the latest project to help us safeguard and trust our digital identity is the EBSI project, the European Blockchain Service Infrastructure project, that more or less will act as this overall ledger, overall trust model for our identities. And if you share credentials on via this network, then it's legitimate and it's trusted, and you can trust whoever who is sharing it. You can trust that the organization who have issued this credential to the person can be trusted because they have been greenlisted to do so, and the individual showcasing it, you can trust that individual because this is a legally binding document issued to an individual in that geography or in that country. So there's this high level of trust using EBSI as a way of recognizing and transferring this data between European countries or European organizations. But there's a huge, I think one of the most important part is that we standardize. There should be a high level of standardization as part of this movement. Everybody probably thinks they're very unique, and I think everybody is unique in their own sense, but that doesn't mean we cannot standardize on certain areas and make life a lot easier when it comes to transferring data. So there's a lot of talks about interoperability, transparency, but that's only great if we all understand, if everybody has the same understanding of what we're looking at, that's the same. So I think EBSI is definitely one of the things that's going to make this seamless transfer and recognition a lot easier.
Do you have a lot of cross collaboration within your industry with trying to standardize these processes?
We work in Denmark, we work with, for instance, the Accreditation Institute. That's one. We also work with the Ministry of Digitization, both in relation to the European Blockchain Service Infrastructure and how that can be governed. But it's also in Europe, there's also a few frameworks in place, like the European qualification framework is one of those frameworks trying to They have created a framework of 8 steps, whereas when you deliver certificates could add a level of whatever learning or whatever skill or competence that you have is on a certain level within this qualification framework. And so that's one way to make it more transparent and operable, so we can all understand exactly what level you're on if we have applied this level on top of our qualifications. So when you finish a program or a course, yes, maybe you got a grade, and it also has some earning criteria, maybe some skills related, but that would fit into one of these 8 qualification steps on the qualification framework. So being able to use something like that could enhance this cross-border recognition and understanding of that we're looking at the same thing.